would like to stop talking about PayPal and focus about other topics, but unfortunately, it is the gift that keeps on giving. This is the fourth day that I talk about it, as well as the fifth day where the PayPal stocks are going all the way down, trying to find their road to China. Apparently, PayPal is now begging people, trying to bribe customers in order not to unsubscribe. Many people on Twitter have posted the following. If the reason behind closing your account is the recent notice regarding the policy, an acceptable user policy notice recently went out in error that it included incorrect information. PayPal is not fining people for misinformation. We are sorry for the confusion this has caused, leading you in closing your account. Allow me to sincerely apologize for the inconvenience, and since we value you as a PayPal member, I would like to give you a one-time courtesy of $15 PayPal voucher. Because we want to keep you and I want you to stay with our PayPal family. Oh my god, look, I already have a family at home, PayPal. You know, someone that actually cares about me and nourishes me, and I want to spend time with them. The moment I hear a soulless, cold corporation calling themselves my family, I try my best to run away. Okay, because that's not a family, that's what I would call abuse. Oh my god, anyway, right, so, there are reasons to doubt the fact that the misinformation policy was sent in error. The Quartering already made a video about it, showing to the work of investigators on Twitter who have reasons to believe that this policy came from a Chinese lady which was outsourced at the company. So it is possible that the higher-ups, the actual people working full-time at the company, had no idea about this brilliant plan of trying to implement a sort of Chinese credit score system, and they may have been a little bit upset when realizing that many people were terminating their accounts. In reality, of course, this is not a one-off thing. This, I believe, is the straw which broke the camel's back, because recently PayPal has unilaterally decided to take a more active step into politics and decide which activist group gets to have funding and which doesn't. For example, Gays Against Groomers was decided by PayPal that they shouldn't be able to use their service for, I assume, political reasons, because this is another thing which infuriated people. They refused to flat out specify which terms of service this organization violated, which particular thing they have done wrong. Same with another activist group for free speech from the UK, also getting terminated by PayPal with a refusal to specify which terms of service has been violated. And all of these have added up, and usually these activist groups, they do have millions of people that are interested in their activism. So when PayPal decided to upset them, they also upset those millions of clients who just waited for an excuse to boycott and terminate their accounts, and I guess this was the step which has done it. And it will take a while for PayPal to regain its honor, if ever, and for people to come back, especially now that there are many alternatives and many people are looking into them, other people are interested in creating them. So yes, I don't think that the $15 is going to persuade many people. I would be persuaded with a $2,500, right? Like, which is the amount that PayPal wanted to fine people for harmful and dangerous misinformation. So, okay, if you have pushed misinformation, PayPal, give me $2,500 and everyone else that wants to leave, and maybe then people will change their mind, you know? I mean, why shouldn't corporations be held to the same standards that the little people have to be held to? And as I mentioned in a previous video, the funniest thing that the media likes to say, it's like, well, average people wouldn't be censored, like the average user wouldn't have a chaperone going on the internet looming over their shoulder. And I was like, well, no, but it's the principle of it, right? Like, I'm sure the average user wouldn't, but if the average user ever gets popular, if the average user ever says something that millions of other people want to hear, then PayPal gets interested, and then PayPal gets to decide whether or not to terminate their accounts. So I fully understand why people are upset about this, and it does affect them. And again, like terminating an activist group, terminating an NGO, definitely affects the people that were supporting that particular NGO. The same thing with terminating a politician or any public speaker. You are not just hurting the speaker, but you are hurting the people who want to listen. And at no point did people decide that corporations should have the power to play God and decide what is truth and what isn't. Even the Catholic Church doesn't claim that a priest only speaks the truth, right? Like, a priest interprets the word of God, but like even he would be on a lower scale than PayPal likes to set itself up to be. And it's not just political scandals, but also cultural scandals that PayPal got involved. For example, in the case of the comic book writer Ripa, he managed to gather a lot of money and crowdfunding from his audience, which PayPal then decided to withhold from him for an unreasonable amount of time. And it was only due to Ripa having a large enough audience and managed to generate the buzz required for eventually PayPal allowing him to access to his own money, which, yeah, it doesn't look good. And it was trending on Twitter. A lot of people were upset. And if a bank was to do this, maybe there would even be laws in place, but because PayPal has this ambiguous system where it's technically a bank, but it's not. I mean, it's online, it's an app, but it's actually acting like a bank. It's free from a lot of these legislations that would force PayPal to treat its customers more fairly. So yeah, people are really upset about it. They are punishing it, and hopefully they will make PayPal an example for future payment processors. And this goes to show that people do have power. Believe it or not, it's not just the far-left activists that have power to boycott and to bend corporations to their will. No, like the average individual, when they notice that something isn't right, and when they notice that a company is pushing too hard, they too can create these moral outrages and punish the corporations until they start begging users to remain subscribed by giving them a $15 one-time voucher. And it's also something which happened with a bank in England, Equifax. If you guys remember, it's the worst scandal, the worst PR disaster, I believe, in British marketing history. Where a bank posted pronouns, they, them, on Twitter, and then told people who don't like that, who don't support that, to take their business elsewhere. Which people did, and yeah, that caused that financial disaster where the PR backfired seriously against them. So we do notice a cultural shift. We do notice that a lot of people are completely fed up with the bullshit. They are fed up with corporations getting to have such an active role in modern culture and modern politics, to the point where people go like, okay, well, I'm not funding this. I'm taking my money elsewhere. So let me know what you guys think. And as usually, I will see you in the comments section. Take care.